Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. As you can see, we are down in London on an absolutely packed Stratford International DLR station. There's at least 4 of us here. Those 3 from that direction to that direction. I can't do this backwards. We have Anna, we have Sheepdog, we have Pab. Say hello everybody. Hello. We're on our way to EGX. I'm only going to be at EGX a very short time today. It's currently 9:45 in the morning. I have to be back here at about 11:45. I've got 2 hours until I have to be back on this platform because at 12:30 I have to be over, I think it's over there at the Sports Interactive head offices where I'm going to the Football Manager 20 capture event, and then later in the day meeting back up with this lot again to go and have some barbecue food at our favourite barbecue restaurant in the world, Bodine's, over at Tower Hill. It's going to be the most exciting day ever. I should, if all goes to plan, get about an hour in EGX today. I'm going to have all day in there tomorrow, so I'm going to get my full EGX fill, but I should have an hour in there this morning and then like 7-8 hours playing the new version of my favourite game in the history of the world ever, and creating lots of content that's going to be able to start coming out on the Football Manager channel very, very soon. And then just what a day, what a weekend, what a time to be alive. I did forget to bring a USB drive with me, so I've just bought from WH Smith's. If any of you...
I've got one in my room. There's literally one on my student thing.
He's been looking for a day.
We were talking about this last night, how I needed one of these. You said this, when I just bought this in WH Smith, you said, but you've got one reserved at Argos. What did you think I was reserving at Argos?
A square.
No, I needed this. I've got it now anyway, but I don't have a way to open it, so if anyone's got a knife or a pair of scissors with them, I appreciate your help. I assume they'll have some at the Football Manager place.
Why don't you put memory on?
I mean, this is getting technical now.
I have a 32 gig in my room.
I've got one in my hand, I just can't get into it. Can't get into it.
Very pink and girly.
And as usual from this station...
You'll have guests.
What?
He's talking to me. She's talking to me.
All is right in the world. I've got the seat right at the front of the train so I can pretend I'm driving it. This makes my weekend complete. Well, after much kerfuffle with all the queuing system, we are in-ish. Lovely shiny purple wristband this year, which is very, very cool. And we are now finding our way into the event itself, where I've got about 45 minutes until I need to run away and head back over to Stratford again. I will get more time in here tomorrow though, so if you're here for EGX stuff, tomorrow's vlog is going to be absolutely packed with that. Less so today, probably. And we are in! Hooray! We're going to call this a job for tomorrow. That is the queue for the Avengers game. I mean, that's the queue to get in the queue for the Avengers game. We've got the Nintendo section back there, your usual Monster Energy stuff. Argos, because why not? Could have got my flash drive from there. Yeah, the event's sponsored by Argos, but they don't have the kettle, full range of kettles and things. Very upsetting. Anna, they've got Borderlands 3. You've had it for a month. That's the really mad thing about EGX these days, because especially because they've moved it back a month. I would say like 75% of the games that are here are already out, and we've already played. I mean, this is a really nice Borderlands 3 set. It looks very cool. And if it had been a month before that game came out and we saw this, we would absolutely be in the queue. But the reality is, that game came out a month ago. So no matter how cool that is, I don't feel the need to go and queue up to play a game I can just play at home. Another definite job for tomorrow. We've got all of the merch stands and stuff to go and have a rummage through. I will be all over that. They've got the fight zone stage there. They've got various other stages dotted around the place. But the thing I'm most excited about right now, I can get a free bottle of pop on the Coca-Cola bus. So that's what I'm making a beeline for.
Yeah, the team is
not in the Premier League. Right, are you? awesome. Minecraft! Come on, let's go and play Minecraft. Minecraft. Yeah, play Expo people, isn't it? Yeah. I like Minecraft. We've made it to this end of the hall, so it feels a lot smaller than it did up in Birmingham. I don't know if it's maybe a slightly bigger hall. It's like one Comic-Con hall. It's half the size of what Comic-Con will be next weekend, I suspect. And I've said this since it was first announced. My suspicion is a lot of this is going to stay where it is, and they'll just add a hall full of comic stuff and maybe rearrange a few bits in here. But I don't know, it just feels, because it's all in one room, there's no bending off in different corners, and it doesn't feel busy. It's Saturday and it's not busy. Look around me. Contrast this to the Comic-Con video from next weekend or the EGX video from last year. I don't know if they just didn't get the word out properly, or the fact that it's moved a month later in the year and a lot of the games are already out, or the fact that it's only a week before Comic-Con and it's probably a lot of overlap between the two crowds and people will choose to go to one or the other and probably have chosen Comic-Con, but it just doesn't seem to have that busy buzz around it yet. But it could just be that it's quite early in the morning, general admission isn't for another 15 minutes, and it might be about to get super busy. I hope it's about to get super busy. I came here today with the goal to buy one specific piece of merch, and I now have that one specific piece of merch. I have my diamond sword! Sorry. It seems we've established a new tradition for the first hour of EGX every year to buy a distressed baseball cap. Last year I got my Atari one. This year Anna has got a very cool Fallout one. I do like a distressed baseball cap.
I just like it, it's dirty and...
Yeah, it's cool.
It's from Fallout, so it's not brand new.
Yeah, exactly. Those two have gone off to join the queue to play the Pokemon game before general admission comes in. So I'm babysitting Anna while they do that. Then as soon as they're back, I'm going to run over and do the Football Manager thing. So you've got me for another 20 minutes or so. She's so lucky. Anna's decided to use her final little bit of Kev time for the day and to do the same sort of thing they've done. Come and join a queue before general admission comes in. So you're in a queue for Luigi's Mansion 3, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which, if anyone's big into Luigi's Mansion, around here, we've got the man himself. Actual Luigi is at EGX. Very exciting. While we're waiting for Luigi's Mansion, we're looking at the Ring Fit Adventure stand, which Anna is telling me her leaderboard's on. This got delivered to home yesterday after we left, so we've got one of these at home ready to try out next week. Maybe it does look awesome. It's just a reimagined version of Wii Fit, which I am very much looking to get involved in next week. It'll definitely be on the vlog next week. Right, that's me done in EGX for the day. I've left Anna in the Luigi's Mansion queue. General admission started 15 minutes ago. It is getting busy in there now, so Sheepdog and Pab are queuing for the Pokemon game. Anna's queuing for that. Then they're all going to spend the rest of the day mooching around, playing lots of other stuff. I'll obviously be hooking up with them again later in the day, so I'll let them bring you up to speed with anything really cool that was going on in there. But like I say, I'll be in there all day tomorrow, so if you do want lots more EGX stuff, make sure you come back tomorrow. For me now, I'm racing back over to Stratford, picking up my bag of recording gear that I've left in the hotel room and heading over to the Sports Interactive offices, where I've got, hopefully, a full 7 hours access to the new Football Manager game to record a whole bunch of videos that can then come out over the next couple of weeks while we wait for the beta. So it's kind of important, otherwise that channel is going to be very empty for a little while. Well, that has been a very productive day over in the Sports Interactive head office, recording a whole load of Football Manager 2020 content. It is 7:10 now. I left Anna in the Luigi's Mansion 3 queue at EGX at 11:15 this morning. So what's that, 8 hours ago? I've been getting sporadic texts from her, letting me know what they've been getting up to. They've been all across London. They've been to the museums. I don't know why they weren't at EGX. I'm going to catch up with them shortly and find out why, but I've now got like a 10-15 minute walk back to our hotel. I've just literally this second had a text back from Anna. Just literally had a text from Anna saying they're not back at the hotel yet because there's been problems on the tube, so I might even get back there before them. I'll catch up with them, see what they've been doing, why they left EGX and went to the Natural History Museum, and then hopefully we're going to head out for some dinner. Not that I'm particularly hungry, because they bought me a Five Guys in there for lunch, so I'm alright. But I don't think any of them lot have eaten yet, so we'll go to Bodines, I'll have something light and they will no doubt fill their faces. But if you are a subscriber to the Football Manager channel as well and you're excited to see when that content is coming out, keep an eye on my channel this week. There will be Football Manager 20 content on lollujo on my Football Manager channel within the next 7 days. And it's going to be awesome. Well, as you can see, I've made it back to the hotel room and look what I found skulking around in reception when I got back. Anna is here too.
You were in reception.
You burst out of the lift. Anna, I have a question for you.
Yes, Kevin Chapman.
Why on earth were you halfway across London at the Natural History Museum this afternoon rather than at EGX?
We were bored.
What do you mean you were bored?
We did what we wanted and then...
What time did you leave EGX?
2?
Really? And then what have you done
Half
since?
We've been there.
What, just at the Natural History Museum?
And then tried to get back.
Nice. Well, she didn't record any video because she didn't want to take a camera with her, so I can't show you what she did when she was there, other than the fact, yeah, she sent me a whole load of pictures, so I will put a load of pictures up on the screen now. None of them have Anna in, they're just things she saw in the Natural History Museum. Did you have a good time?
Sorry.
Was it excellent?
It's free.
It is free. It's so we've never been. I used to.
You don't want to go.
No, I used to bring Lucy there every half term for like 2 years. And then divorces happened and we kind of fell out of the habit.
Anytime we tried to take you, we want to go there. You're like, no.
It's because there's always better stuff to do.
So we didn't take Kevin, we went ourselves and everyone had an excellent time and thanked me for doing excellent things.
What, did you suggest it? Oh, well, there you go then.
I was just like, we go to a hotel or go to a museum.
Fair enough.
Went to
We are still going to EGX tomorrow, aren't we? Because I haven't been there.
So really anymore.
Right, there's 2 options for you for tomorrow. Either we spend all day at EGX, or you figure out what to do and I spend all day making Football Manager videos again. They're the only 2 things that can happen. I have to go to EGX, and if I'm not there, I have to go and do more Football
You won't
Manager.
be there long.
I will. I've got lots to queue for. I want to do Avengers.
What?
I want to play the Avengers game. I want to queue up in the Nintendo stuff. There's various things in there I want to play.
Like
Pokemon for a start. The Cyberpunk thing, I want to watch that. There's various things I want to do. I want to go around all the stalls and buy some things. No, we didn't. We went to one stall and bought a Minecraft sword.
We looked at
I deliberately didn't look at them. I just looked at that one thing. Don't worry, we've got lots to do tomorrow. It will be fun.
I haven't got the feet for it anymore. I've done. So I'm on 20,151 steps.
I don't know how many I've done because I left my microphone here at the hotel. So I walked all the way over to their offices and realised I'd left my microphone here. I don't know. So I then got an Uber back here and then an Uber back again, and then I've just walked back. So I haven't done any more walking because I forgot my microphone, but I've done a lot of sitting down in a chair. I sat in a chair for like 7 hours, but I've still knocked out 12,000 steps, which isn't bad really, considering I spent 8 hours sat in a chair. That was just from walking around EGX this morning and the walk to and from their offices here. But yeah, it's been an excellent, very productive day. They've had a very fun day. And it's not over yet, even though it's gone 7:30. We're heading out again.
Where does the central line go?
I don't know.
Where's Tower Hill?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of closures.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. Bodines, or if there's closures somewhere in Westfield, we'll eat somewhere. Well, if we can't get to Bodines...
I'm only coming to London this once.
Yeah, but if we can't get there, we can't get there.
I'm only...
We're back with this lot again. Anna apparently got me a present today, which she is about to give me, and I'm about to be delighted.
No, I bought one thing, and then I saw another for her. I got that, so I have to get the thing for me.
Give me. What is it? It's a giraffe key ring. I put my giraffe keys on. That's awesome. What's that? Magnet stones.
Yes.
Very splendid.
I got this 3 each, but then
Excellent. And we are back over in officially the greatest part of London, not because it has this old house behind us, but because over here we can get much meat. Disaster o'clock, because we're there so late, it's 8:30, we got to Bodines, and it's a 90-minute wait for a table for 4. We're now just sort of wandering about, half considering just going and sitting in a pub, and half wondering whether we just get on the tube and go to the next Bodines. The problem is we can't book anywhere because it's Saturday night and no one takes bookings. Pub, grub, dub. I like 2 of those things.
done.
I'm flexible. I had Five Guys at Sports Interactive at like 3 o'clock, so I'm alright. We found a solution to our problem. We're sitting in a pub like 3 doors down from Bodine's, just waiting for our phone call. I'm so hungry. Excellent news, it wasn't an hour and a half wait, it was only 45 minutes, so we have abandoned our beverages and returned to Bodine's. Oh, that was delicious and absolutely worth the wait. It is now 10:30. We are too old to be out this late, we're not used to this. We are going to make our way back over to the hotel and then collapse into our beds. Well, I've got to edit the vlog, but this lot will collapse into bed, so we are going to say goodbye here. If you have enjoyed this very odd vlog, a pick and mix vlog. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.